never knew a la like this.
Hey, 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 it's Taylor Love of Taylor Love Tells All Love's Tragic Comedy Show. And today, happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
It's our debut of Venus Meets Mars with Mr. Mica and author Tracy Jackson. And you know, my co-host and my bestie, Wanda. So we're going to get started on Valentine's Day, but first I want Mr. Tracy, if he could put his damn beer down, to pop the cork so Wanda and I can have some damn champagne and we can make a cheers. So how's everybody doing today on Valentine's Day?
I am great. I'm doing fabulous. It's a wonderful cold day here in the DMV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good. Everything is good.
All right, Mr. Mica.
Can't complain. Everything's all right. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
All right, let's start off with the bullshit. What?
Damn.
Before we
show my eyes for the bullshit.
For the bullshit.
Before we went on air, Tracy was talking about how people want damn Valentine's Day to be some kind of damn holiday. So
that's not what he said.
He
said
he
said like a national holiday. Don't take my man's words and try to spin it around. He said people wanted today off, and you're like, what the fuck? what are you talking about?
Right.
It's not that big of a deal, people. But enjoy it.
For some, it might be. It might be.
Okay.
Just not to me.
Who's in love at this table here?
In love?
Yeah.
This is the Taylor Love Show. I love Wanda and my family.
Okay,
I don't have a man. I don't have a man that I'm in love with.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm in love. It's white, and it does me all day long. My PlayStation 4.
Wow, and you always win on that game, I bet. Yeah. Okay.
When he said it's white, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Tracy, give me that damn bottle.
You don't want it. It's cool.
But anyway, my point about if you're in love, love yourself.
Okay.
No, it's not coming out. Go ahead.
They're fighting over the bottle here.
Right.
Who's gonna pop it? Give it here. I'm a pro with popping
I got this, boo.
Oh,
Bam.
shit.
There we
Did that
go.
hit you? Get insurance.
Right.
Okay, the party's getting ready to start now.
Right.
We're kicking off. It's Valentine's segment. Venus Meets Mars on the Taylor Love Tells All show.
Y'all get beer, we get champagne. Is that okay?
I had no problem with that.
And
None
let me just give you guys who are viewing a little background and the premise behind this show. Tracy and Mr. Mica came on the show December 6th, and it was called From a Man's Perspective. And a lot of our female viewers wanted to hear what men had to say about relationships and love and those kind of things. So that's how this puppy was born. This is not based on the book. Women are from Venus, men are from Mars, although there are some similarities in terms of how we communicate towards each other, and we say the same things, but we may interpret it like Mr. Mica just said, because I said something, Tracy, and he translated it. So anyway,
Right.
Totally different.
here we are today. So let's get started. Valentine's Day gifts. Well, Tracy, you know do you disappear on Valentine's Day?
No. I don't have a problem with Valentine's Day, and if the person that I'm dating or the person I'm with wants gifts or wants to celebrate Valentine's Day, I don't have a problem with that. Mm-hmm. But it's the old cliche thing. Some people say, "Well, I do for you all the time." That one certain day. That's okay. But I'm saying if the person I'm with wants something on Valentine's Day, they want to celebrate it, then it's cool. But it's no big deal. If nobody gives me a card or candy on Valentine's Day,
Yeah, right. Whatever.
Whatever.
Your feelings gonna be hurt, I'm sure.
No?
Okay.
I'm not a big gift person on anything.
Okay.
You acknowledge if you come in the house and say, "Hey, happy Valentine's Day." Thank you. We can keep on going.
Well, it's not that simple for me. When I was in relationships, I got wonderful gifts, flowers, diamonds, jewelry. I am all about the gifts. And I'm not a material girl, but I do like somebody to go out and think about me, get that right nice gift that I was asking for 2 weeks, a week before. And usually I get it. I like going to dinner. I like all that kind of romantic stuff. So I'm sorry, but,
That's
who
how
I
she
am.
like it.
Just on that day.
No, Christmas too. My birthday.
Oh,
the days.
especially birthday.
So okay.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day though, that's a big headache because everybody and their mom is all trying to get a spot at a restaurant.
Well, if
the
you plan
gifts-
in advance,
Just because you plan in
But
advance,
why
don't mean
can't
it's
you
not
do
gonna
it
be
another
crowded.
day? Why does it have to be that day? Who actually started this day?
Cupid.
Right?
I don't know who started it, but
They
you know,
started this
hey,
day to get
Hallmark.
y'all more gifts.
Hallmark.
Right.
well, you know.
Birthday, Christmas, I
Now
agree.
you could be
Yeah.
home by the fireplace. If he cooks, you can have a nice dinner or takeout. I didn't say you have to go to a restaurant. It's all about the imagination and things you can do together. I mean, hey,
So if he gave you some shaky things,
what shaky things?
Some
vibrators,
bullshit. Oh.
vibrators.
I mean,
Sex
well, I
toys.
should already have that. I mean, that don't
An
give
upgrade.
Might give
Got
you some
an upgrade.
upgrades, right.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
New shit.
Some 50
I have
Shades of
never
Grey
got
shit.
that. I never got that.
Right.
I never got that yet.
Right.
So, but okay.
Okay, so what is your take on
My
Valentine's
thing
Day?
is, I feel it's too commercial, but since it's here, I want mine too. But
Big.
I don't want the standard CVS candy and teddy bear and flowers. I want a person that knows me well enough to know this is something special. It doesn't have to be big or grand, but I want them to take time to say this is something that she would really
dig it.
like and appreciate.
I'm saying,
dig
okay, so
that.
let me ask you this. So that's what you want. You want this, you want that. It's Valentine's Day. Now, is Valentine's Day just for the women?
No, I think it should be for the men too.
Okay, so now if I wanted, it's All-Star Weekend. Okay? Mm-hmm. Basketball stuff is going to be on all day. So for Valentine's Day, I wanted to just chill home. I want to watch some games. Is that all right?
Yes, that's all right.
that's
with
But
me.
it can't be. But it can't be both.
I'm a
if y'all
sports
want to
girl.
go out, if y'all
I
want to
didn't
go
say
out
go.
and do
Okay. Now I don't
Hold on.
have to
if
go
you want to
out.
do all the romantic stuff and this and that, you can't be
We can
romantic
be-
watching basketball. Can
Well,
you?
we can be
Yeah, you
romantic at a certain point.
You
in
can
the day.
turn on the
Give me
game
mine,
with you
and
can turn
then
on the
you
game
can-
with some candy like food.
No, my,
Under the blankets,
I
right?
have my jersey shirt on
Right.
and my booty
At
shorts.
halftime, we got our own show popping.
my point in that is
pom poms.
Valentine's
It's
Day.
compromise.
No, it's not coming out Valentine's Day. Let's be real. It's for women.
Yeah,
It's for the
I
women.
agree.
It's for the women.
I
and it's
agree,
always
I
about
agree.
flowers. Now, I'm not saying men can't get flowers, but it's about the flowers and the candy and the romantic dinners.
Speaking
but you
of
don't
that,
see you don't see
Victoria's
them.
Secret.
Like, you don't see the women
How would
doing
you
that.
feel if somebody sent you flowers?
I would not mind it at all. I've had it happen before, but I wouldn't mind it at all.
Okay.
How about you?
No, I wouldn't mind. But some
Oh,
guys
okay.
might have a problem with that. I just wanted to ask. You know,
It wouldn't
would you
bother
send
me.
your men flowers?
I haven't done that.
I would if he was a flower receiving kind of guy.
Yeah,
That's
right.
why I say you got to know your mate in order
Indeed.
to get, get
I never
gift
even
of-
thought about sending him flowers.
Oh,
You
okay,
bought
but
your
you want your
diamonds and all
diamonds.
that? All right.
Yeah, but
The man
she want
can't
her
even-
diamonds
Some
and
steps
furs
in
and
it.
shit.
Match your belly.
But I never thought about sending the man
He
flowers.
can't get them from the $5.
Okay.
Would you send them anything?
Oh yeah, he gets whatever. If he asks for something, I'll try to get it.
What about just out of so there's a problem. You wouldn't send a man flowers just out of the blue.
No, I've never done it. Now I'm not saying I can't, but I've never thought to say, "Oh, I'm gonna send him some flowers." I never
No,
thought
I've
about
never
that.
sent a man flowers either, but I'm not opposed to it. So,
Yeah, I mean,
but it's just really Valentine's Day. The people that get shit like at work get on my nerves because then they run around. Oh look, and then it's always the people like me
that's
who
what
ain't
it's-
getting
but
shit.
that's what it's
That's
about.
what it is.
Yeah, I'm mad as hell.
what it's
You
about.
damn right.
They
I'm
don't
mad.
want to be left out. They want to show everyone in the
can't
office
stand
somebody loves me, and that's what it's really about.
Yeah.
You can. I swear to my hand to God, if they received some flowers from an error, it was the wrong person, right? They would still run around the office and wouldn't tell a damn soul. Like it was meant for Lucy, but she picked them up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, this ain't Lucy, but hey,
I got some flowers.
Right, right.
You know, there are people that buy their own shit and get it sent to them.
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I may have to do that next Valentine's.
Don't do
Okay,
that.
okay,
Then you start being crazy.
And
Now
let me
I'm
ask
like,
you this then. After saying all of that, what we just said, what's the big deal about Valentine's Day then?
There is no big deal except for now I'm sucked up into the vortex.
But no, but if
Back
you know,
out of the
if you know,
vortex.
if you know it's all this, why would it
She
bother
just
you if
said she
somebody
want
not give
hers
it to you?
too.
But that's what I'm saying. If you know it's all this, why would it bother you if you don't get anything?
Because when I was in a relationship, if I didn't get anything, I thought that the guy should say, this is important to her. Forget how I feel
Y'all remember-
and make her feel
okay,
good.
so
on
y'all
this
remember when
particular
we
day.
had the conversation last time we were here, and we were saying, is there a conversation when it becomes a relationship, right? This is one of those things that are in that initial conversation.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, holidays. Period.
Is it a
Yeah.
big?
Is your birthday a big deal?
Oh,
Is
hell
Valentine's Day a big deal? Because for me, my birthday is not a big deal, and I don't do Valentine's Day. But that's something I would have to discuss with somebody if I was in a relationship with them and say, hey, is this a big deal? And if it is, like you said, you have to recognize, you got to play that game and go ahead and buy whatever it is you need to buy.
I say this. You can ask a woman, is this a big deal? Is that a big deal? Regardless if they say no, you still got to get them something.
Right.
We know that. You still got to give them. You don't have to make a big deal about it.
I disagree.
But you got to give. I found that you have to get them something. Now, I'm not saying you can't say all or none. So you're going to have some who say it's no big deal and it's no big deal.
The point is you got to find somebody who's being true. They're not playing the
Right.
damn game.
There you go.
Right.
Right.
Who's like, no, I don't want anything. And in the
they-
back of
they
their head,
know
this
that,
motherfucker better bring me something.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
But see, the funny thing is, you have people or you have guys who they might do things with their lady all the time. They always going. They always having a good time. They always doing for them. And then on Valentine's Day, if he doesn't get her that one thing that she wanted for Valentine's Day, there's a problem. That makes no sense to me.
Yeah, but that's all part of the game.
But that makes no sense to me.
The whole game is done.
Well,
Well,
But she said she wanted it.
but I'm
no,
asking.
I have been fortunate. I mean, I'm not in a relationship now. I don't have anything, cord, nothing. It's okay. But if I am in a relationship, and when I was in a relationship, pretty much the guys who was with me, I mean, they gave me stuff and they did it like they're supposed to. The flowers, the dinner, the candy. I mean, hey.
Right.
Well, I mean, they did. 'Cause they know me.
Here's the next question, and it goes along with other holidays as well.
So
but
I'm sorry.
is there a problem when your gifts don't match?
What you
What
mean
you
don't
mean?
match?
Underwear.
wait,
He
wait,
spent
wait.
$100 and you spent $10.
Right.
$100
He
and
gave you
underwear don't match.
some flowers of candy
From
and a little
CVS.
charm bracelet, and you got him floor seats at the Wizards game and something like that. And then now you spent $500. He
No,
spent
but I'm
$200. Is
going
it
with
an
them
issue?
to the floor seats to the Wizards game. So
Okay.
that's because I want to get the good tickets because I'm there. But it depends. We know the person. We know their position pretty much.
Okay.
So if I'm able to do more things, then it's okay that we're good together. But he better go get a second job someday and where to catch up. No, I'm just.
I'm not buying that.
Where's
Yeah.
that bullshit?
I need a yellow flag. Put it on the flag.
You know, which pretty much the African American women are dating guys that are not on their level financially.
What the fuck?
I know, didn't I go there?
I don't know how we got there, but okay.
Because you said that the gifts didn't match.
But,
Wait a minute.
But
I'm
no,
about to
what
break
you were
it.
saying,
He about to throw the damn bell.
Well,
that's you're saying that if he can't do this or his money isn't like that, that's bullshit. Because you know what you're gonna be saying. You knew Valentine's Day was coming.
You should have been
it's the same
saving for
time
that.
every year, so you should have okay. But you're saying now, if I know that has this problem, that's bullshit.
No, I'm saying it's
That's
bullshit because she's saying that most African American men are not making
I'm
dollars.
not addressing that. That's a whole. That's
That's
another
another
Saturday.
show.
That's another Saturday.
yeah, that is another show.
That's another Saturday. Matter of fact, let's mark that down.
Make that a topic.
Okay.
But he knew it was coming. Valentine's Day is the same time every year, which it is. So if your money is not right to get him this, I'll understand that. No, you won't, because like we were saying, it's all about what you
There was a
present to
surprise
everybody else. You be with your lady. Oh, we went here. We went to dinner here, and this place,
Right.
that place. What did you guys do? Oh, well, he bought me a box of candy, and we just stayed home and watched TV.
Yeah.
And then you upset. You wasn't upset when you got the box of candy because you knew what his money could do this year.
His money wasn't long.
Now I'm all hyped up on the candy and I want to go somewhere.
We can go somewhere.
Get your EBT card out, boo, and get some damn crab legs.
Okay, yeah, suck on that.
Now,
Damn, she said suck on that.
ooh, wee. But and Valentine's Day, when I was doing my research about it, a lot of people suffer from depression on this particular day. But I
can believe
can't.
it.
Me too.
It
A lot-
solidifies at this point. If you don't
Right.
have a significant other, it solidifies it.
That
And
you're single, you're alone.
You like, this is that point where I'm now a spinster, or they start thinking.
Yeah.
Did he say Spencer?
They start thinking that, and it doesn't.
Or
necessarily
if you
be true.
with somebody and he doesn't acknowledge you,
well, that means
Or
that
you're
he's
the
got
other
somebody
side
else.
piece.
right?
That-
We're gonna
because
talk
if
about
he-
that side
That just
piece.
means your Valentine's Day is February the 15th.
Or the 13th.
Side piece day.
Friday the
Side piece
13th.
day.
If he took you to lunch right at noon
Yeah.
for Valentine's Day, and then you ain't hear from him the rest of the night, you was the side piece.
Okay.
So that's another
Now
thing
you're
y'all
depressed.
gotta know.
Whitney Houston song. What's that?
What?
Whitney Houston song when the man, she's waiting for him.
Oh yeah. I can't think of the name of the
What's
song.
up with that?
I don't know.
Anyway,
You my song.
Yeah,
girl.
he took
My
you to
song.
Denny's at 4 in the morning. This is our dinner.
did you at 6 and then say
Right.
I'll be back and then
Yeah.
she'll come back up.
You was the side piece on Valentine's Day. As long as you good with it, though, I'm good with it.
You waiting for that coffee, you okay?
Right.
That
Oh,
Starbucks.
cell phone goes straight to
Cappuccino.
voicemail. It's awful, but you know, each year, well, now, like I said, now that I'm not in a relationship, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. Wanda gave me something on Valentine's Day, so thank you, boo. And she's always gives considerate gifts.
I'm gonna tell y'all something else you might not have known, and
What?
this isn't everybody, but this is a few select few. After today, there's gonna be a whole lot more men willing to be in relationships
Why?
because
Because they
it's-
wait.
Yep. It's a lot of
guys wait.
It's the
They
trifecta,
waited,
right?
they
It's
wait.
a triangle. They wait for Christmas, New Year's, and Valentine's Day to pass before they get because they don't want to buy the gifts. And spend
Yeah.
time.
And they break up.
Now it's good. We good,
Yeah,
right?
The gates open up
They be like,
tomorrow.
damn it, her birthday is February 21st.
Right until May, and then you're gone again because summer's gonna be back. So,
Oh, yeah.
So if he says
Booty
he
shorts
buns you
and
up right
suckers.
now, then you got a short term coming.
Oh, my God. Well, so all I can say
Keep
is
it real.
Happy Valentine's Day to those of you who are out there. And then, you know, they are the seniors, I guess. They've been together for 30, 40 years. What the hell are they doing on Valentine's Day?
They not playing the game. If they've been together for 30, 40
They're like, get the
years,
fuck off
they
me,
know,
Joe.
They know we're not going out today, baby, because there's too many folks out there. We're gonna go and sit in the house and do what we normally do and have ourselves a good time.
TV dinner, looking at the
Whatever.
TV.
Hey, if that's what floats your boat, then
Yeah.
to each his own.
It's gonna be a special day for them.
Yeah, I mean,
They gonna get the special stuff today. That's when they get
They
older.
get
That's
sex.
when,
see, I'm about to say those
no,
people.
they
Those
might get
people.
some special sex. You know,
Those
special kisses. They call
I
special
get
kisses.
that.
Eyes are open.
But see, this was going with them.
His
he's gonna
leg
wait,
is up.
He's gonna wait till tomorrow and go to CVS and get the
Discount.
$30 box of chocolate for $14 or $7 to
Oh,
bring
yeah, because
home.
it got the big 50% off
Exactly.
sign on it. Oh, my
Side chick specials the day after on sale.
But that's what's gonna happen. I mean, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. I want this, and this is the last time I'm saying it. I don't have a problem with Valentine's Day. I'm not opposed to it. I just think it's some people make way too much of it, and like Ira said, it's not because of their relationship between them two. It's because what other people are going to look and see. If he didn't get you this, he didn't get you that.
Right.
Then they're going to be chiming in about what most guys don't worry about that. If Mr. Mica said for his birthday he got this from his lady, I'm not going to be like, that's all you got?
Right. Yeah.
Well, my lady, when my birthday came, she did this, that, and the third. Most guys don't do that. Women, on the other hand, they're going to say something like that. And I might give you something for Valentine's Day, and you might be happy with it, fine. And then you come home the next day, oh, well, Wanda went here, went there. And then you got to ask you, what's wrong? Well, we don't never go nowhere like that. There we go. It's just that.
ridiculous.
It's always a show.
It's always that. But again, if that's my lady and she wants something or she wants to do stuff for Valentine's Day, I have no problem with doing it. I just don't think it should be that big of a deal. That's just my opinion.
I semi-agree.
Of course.
Because I'm single. When I get in a relationship, my whole attitude about this is going to change.
You know that bullshit I said last
Don't
Valentine's
pay-
Day?
don't pay no
Don't listen to that shit. You better bring me something.
I already put mine out there.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, in terms of love, though, and I know, are you guys affectionate kind of guys, or y'all are y'all cuddly?
I can
Can
be.
be. Can
I
be.
can be. I mean,
Everybody can be, but
well, no,
what's
I
your
mean,
natural
that's-
instinct?
I mean, it depends on the person. It depends on the relationship. I mean, just because you might be this way with one person and this way with someone else. If I'm
But how do
dating,
you show? I guess my real question is, how do you show your significant other that
The
you
5
love
languages
them?
of love. You going back to that,
Okay.
right? Mine,
5 languages.
yeah, there was a book that was out and it said that people express their language of love in 5 different ways.
really, Mr. Mica, tell us about it, please.
You motherfucker.
That's one. I think I've been there.
And I don't remember verbatim, but it was gifts. It was like money spent. I mean, time spent, affection, and
Think communications in there?
It might have been. It was 2 others, but I know for me, mine is time spent and gifts. I like to show them with gifts when it's that time. So that's my language.
And sex got to be in there as a language.
But that's a gift.
I think that was physical. I mean, what it was though. It was physical.
Yeah.
It was physical was one of them, and sex is.
Well, you talking about cutting? I mean, I have no problem with, the touching and the cuddling. I mean, that's fine.
Spooning.
That's fine. I mean, that's fine.
Not too long though.
Not too long. What is too long?
I don't know.
Till
When
you
it gets
fall
hot.
asleep?
When it gets hot.
Oh, yeah. You going over there? We can have 2 rooms now. Hey.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think everybody, when they're with that person, they do the cuddling and the touching and the kissing. I think that's everybody. I don't think they're.
But it fades
I
though,
disagree.
kind of.
I don't think it's
right?
everybody.
I don't think
I
it's
don't think it's everybody.
either.
Yeah.
Because
When
I've
they're
been
with
with some guys that don't want not touchy feely.
Or do you
And
do you
what?
think it might?
Been me, it could be.
That's
It
what I'm
could
saying.
be.
And that's what I'm saying. When
It
if
could
that
be.
person,
Because I can be overly affectionate, and it could be that. I could be like, "Damn, can you just let me breathe for 10
well, like I
minutes?"
say, if it's not an equal thing, if this person doesn't feel as strongly about you as you feel about them, it's going to seem like that. There's going to be that time you might want to hold their hand and touch them, and they might be like, this motherfucker, yeah. But then it might be a time when you both want each other, like it's the equal thing. So sometimes it's not about they're not that affectionate. It just could be he's just not that into you.
Right?
And I
Could
was
be
just
that.
thinking that. I was just thinking that.
So
too.
Is that why that chick kissed me?
Yeah, but usually when I have a connection with somebody, I go with like a chemistry kind of thing. So if I'm like drawn to you and I sit close to you and I feel comfortable stretching out, put my feet across your lap while we watching TV and all that kind of stuff, I already pretty much know that.
You do that during the show. When
I gotta turn this way. You won't even see me. But yeah, I'm pretty much touchy feely.
Me too.
So.
I just wanted to get a man's perspective on it.
I've been in relationships where the other person was more affectionate than I was, but I mean,
And that's hard too.
it's not hard. It's just
It's
you
hard
not
for a
knowing where they're
woman.
coming from. Well,
Because
I mean,
if
it's
you
not like
really
I'm
affect-
like
you-
telling them to
what,
get away
you
from
don't
me.
like me. What is
No,
it?
no,
And they
no.
look at it like themselves.
I just
because-
realized that they're more affectionate than me, and they want to kiss and they want to hug, cuddle, and you accommodate it as much as you can. That's
But
all
you're
it is.
such a big teddy bear. I mean, it's irresistible, Micah. Okay.
Is that teddy bears are fat. Hold on, I got
Oh my God! But as there are people out there today that are going through the motions. Tomorrow they'll be broken up. There are people out there who broke up yesterday or last week.
Then they get
They
back
broke up
together
Monday.
just
They
for
broke up
Val.
Monday. They broke up Monday. They didn't want to seem too
Right, too
obvious.
obvious.
They broke up Monday.
But then they get back together today, kind of
No,
reminiscing.
tomorrow.
About Wednesday.
Wednesday.
About Wednesday.
They come
Because they'll
back.
call you and say, let's go out to eat. Let's
That's
go
on
out
the
to
players'
eat.
manual.
Yeah.
Wednesday is good.
And so should she take them back?
She will.
She will.
Oh, wow. Women.
Why?
Why? I mean, because she knows. Let me tell you something. If that happens, she knows. She knows what's going on. And
She
then
knows, she knows, she knows. That's Neo's new song. Go ahead.
Oh,
All right.
I didn't.
But that's what happens. I mean, it happens all the time.
Yeah, you're right. We tend to sometimes act like
Y'all play
we
dumb.
do know.
Y'all play
It's
dumb.
innate, right?
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this
You just don't want
motherfucker.
to believe it.
I think
I don't
but
play games. I wouldn't go if you broke up with me on Monday. I'm not going out with you on Wednesday after Valentine's Day. You should
I
have been
bet
here
you
on
in the,
Valentine's
in the
Day.
history of your
when
relationship.
so when are
of
you going
dating,
out? So
you
when are
have
you going
done
to go
it.
back out with me? When are you going to go back out with me?
I don't. We could. Hey, how you doing? But I'm not going back. I don't backtrack.
Okay.
I know some people like that.
Yeah. What you thinking about something?
You've never been gone back with somebody you were with before and y'all broke up?
Okay.
Okay.
Prove my point. I said in the history of you dating, I bet you.
Once I went back, like it was that one time, and I was like, OMG,
And the other-
this is why. And we didn't do it again.
The other thing is
And
too,
it was-
this is not a slight or anything, but just math. Right now, I mean, men are scarce.
What?
It's a whole lot of y'all.
Yeah.
A lot less of us.
Yeah.
So if he's a halfway decent guy and he was just a jerk about that, she probably is gonna take him back.
Yeah, we'll
She
try.
probably will.
We'll try to fix you.
Yeah.
We'll try to fix
Y'all
you.
take
I might
on
at
a
least sleep with you.
Right.
I
I've
may
heard
not
that
wa-
before.
Yeah, I
All
may
right, well,
not be
let's
in a
just-
relationship
let's just
with
do
you.
it.
Yeah.
And then that's gonna lead back.
Do you think that's a problem for him? I mean,
No, it's not.
Okay, so
I'm not punishing him
Okay.
because I already know. Like you said, we go into it. We pretty much know. You disappear on the weekend or Valentine's Day. We know it. I mean, this has been going on for hundreds of years.
Right.
And so
Millennium.
I'm not. If I'm going to sleep with you, it's no punishment because we already know. If I take you back and I do it to you, then why would you
she
change?
said, "Do it to you."
And it's
Do it to you. Have sex
till I'm
with you.
satisfied.
So, I mean, I'm not going to try and punish you because the punishment is when I don't see you anymore at all. That's your punishment. Not for me to take you back and have sex with you and then kick you out because that's what you wanted anyway.
And we know it.
Well, everybody wins on that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if the sex is good.
Yeah, and go to bed. And like, I can sleep good. He's gone. I ain't got to worry about putting him out in the morning and shit. Okay.
So, win-win situation.
So,
Okay.
what are some tips for the single people out here?
It depends on what gender we're speaking now. Because the tips are different.
Okay.
Now, I saw someone post
Go trolling it to
a
the
guy post on Facebook, and he was saying that he was lonely, he didn't have nobody for Valentine's Day. And I was out yesterday having dinner by myself, enjoyed my grilled fish and everything, my margaritas. And I'm like, well, love yourself. I mean, if you don't have anybody,
that.
just go out and do that. Yeah.
That was 2 minutes before he got on Facebook, and now he's depressed. All his manhood went in the napkin.
Right. The testosterone is gone. Yeah, that's weird. I appreciate his honesty. I mean, I can't really knock him, but that's weird to
But
me.
I know it's normal for women to say, "Oh, I'm depressed. I don't have anybody." But now I see kind of men kind of going there.
Well, I mean, for
I
the
don't get it
majority,
either.
most people want to be with somebody. Most people want somebody else. But there you have to. Some people enjoy being
I
single.
hear you, Raleigh.
Me too. I enjoy being single. All right, we got a caller.
Oh boy.
Hello, you're on the Taylor Love Show.
It's Raleigh, North Carolina calling.
Hey, Raleigh! Happy Valentine's Day.
I thank you. I have a tip for the single people.
All right, what's the tip?
How big is
Stay
it?
single.
Yes, amen to that.
Stay
Stay
single.
single.
Right, I agree with
I
that.
like to mingle. Well, that's supposed to.
So what are you doing today on Valentine's Day?
At the tail end.
Oh, I'm just not answering the calls from the 4 old boyfriends trying to get back.
4.
Oh, shit. All right, well, send 2 of the calls this way. Forward them to my number.
Goodbye.
Bye, darling.
She said 4.
I mean,
Our milkshake
Some
brings all
people-
the boys to the yard.
I mean, some people like being single.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
do.
a-
I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, but even those that like to be single still like to have companionship when they want it.
I agree. But see,
They don't
that's
want
the
it
thing.
around all the time, but they still. I
Right.
guarantee you, every now and then they want
Yeah,
somebody
it'd be
to come
nice
over.
to-
Right.
Well, for the most part, when I'm single, I still have a nice time. I still go out and date and everything. Just because you're single don't mean you're not dating and things like that. And there's a difference between being, if you're a single person and being alone and being lonely.
Right.
There's
That's
a big
true.
difference. I don't know if I've ever really been lonely.
Me neither.
I've been single, and when being single, you can date. You can go out and have a good time. I can go out and have a good time with someone that I'm not attracted to at all, and just fine.
That's my best time.
Just enjoying the company
Right.
of a woman is fine. So being single is not that bad. Now, if you want to be with somebody, then I'm not saying go out there and search for them person.
I was going to say, are we trolling the bars?
To each his own. I mean, to each his own. I mean, some people that's their thing.
You know,
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to go to the singles things at church and meet somebody.
and that's all right too. But you touched on something, and I'm gonna say this is a tip to ladies, right? Be open and receptive, right? Even if a guy is not your type, right? At first glance, you may look at him and say, but just be open to it. For example, a lot of people, I encounter women at work. I like to compliment women. I may sit in the company. I like to be in the company of women, and I'm not even trying to get at you, anything, get your number. I just want to sit there and talk to you. See, and they automatically assume I'm trying to, trying to get you. I got a man, baby. All I said was you look nice today. That's all. All you had to do was say thank you and keep it moving. So just be open and receptive to see, just talk to people, and who knows what'll happen.
Well, yeah, I'm like that. I talk to anybody.
Yeah,
and
she
everybody,
does.
So I'm
cross that bridge when it comes. When he asks you for your number, or can you go out? Then that's when you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have somebody," or "No, thank you."
Yeah.
Don't assume.
Right, that's what he's trying to get at.
I can't stand that. Now you look ugly.
I never assume. I mean,
and then I sort of like the same way. I'll talk to a guy, he'll come up and have a conversation, and then when
she shuts him down.
Yeah.
You're not going far. That's
because
for sure.
I just know myself is like, I don't want to talk on the phone. I don't want to be texting. So I at least know myself well enough to know what I don't want.
Okay, well, let me say this about that. What you say? You don't want to talk on the phone. You don't want to text. Okay, you don't want that until you find the guy that you want that with.
Yes.
But that's
okay.
but how are you gonna? You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
how am I gonna know?
You're being duplicit with that because
you want it when you want it when you want it.
Right.
And this guy, you never know if you gave this guy a chance, he might be the one. Now, I'm not saying that every guy that comes up to you got to do that, because I understand that sometimes I'm not a big phone person. Mm-hmm. I'm not, but I would give that chance to somebody. I'll talk to you on the phone for a while. I'll let you know right up front too. Hey, I'm not a big phone person. Mm-hmm. So you can understand that if I am on the phone talking to you tonight and tomorrow, then I'm doing that because of you.
Right.
But you say people, women, men, they say, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that. Yes, you do. You don't want it from
that particular
him,
person.
But you want it from him. And since he's not giving it to you, you don't want it from anybody, but you want it from him. But
then that goes back to chemistry. Because when I'm having a conversation, when I just meet you, I'm like, but that could be the wrong person. I agree. He could be a knucklehead from God knows where. And then not the nice guy, because they both could be nice guys. And then the other guy that I didn't give a chance to, that I didn't really have chemistry with, I missed that opportunity. So mentally, I know this.
I think that's what he's saying. If we're at the bar and you come and sit down beside me, I start a conversation with you. I'm not trying to get at you or anything. Mm-hmm. We're just at the bar having drinks, so I'm going to make my night enjoyable. I'm going to talk to you.
Right.
We're going to laugh and joke, and then you know what? You're going to get up and get ready to leave, and you're going to probably be thinking, he's about to ask me for my number. I don't want it. And I'm going to be like, have a nice evening.
Or I might be saying, I hope he asked me for my number.
Well, why not give him your number?
Why are you hoping?
See, give him your number. See, that's
what I'm saying. That's a game that
that's a game. You don't need to do that. You just I enjoy it. I can go around. I can go to the bar alone, sit down, order a drink. If someone sits beside me, how you doing? Just talking. I'll buy you a drink. We can have it, and then at the end of the evening, I might get up and say, you know what? It was nice talking to you. I hope I see you here again, and be on my way out the door. And I had a good time. I didn't try to get at you. I didn't try to pick you up. If you're interested, then you can say something.
And when you walk up, a lot of times I see the wedding ring on the finger. Right, I know you're married.
Exactly,
but you might be there by yourself, and I'm like, hey, you want just company? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to bust up your home. I just want to sit there and talk.
Bust up your home. I ain't trying to take your trauma, boo.
And the other thing is too, you might sit there and talk to Tracy, right? And he may not be your cup of tea, but maybe the person that's meant for you is through Tracy.
Right.
Ooh. You know, networking. Because you were open, and you talked, and y'all hit it off. You like, hey, we can chit chat.
Do y'all do that?
I'm taking
like
people's
if you
number.
got a friend, I'm putting my business in there. You got a friend, and he said, you know what? I don't really see guys introducing women to friends like that. Yeah, they do? Yeah. Okay, well, y'all think about me, nice guy. don't put in your mind the presence too much. That's my department. I get it.
But see, no, I'm glad you said that, though.
I don't know any nice guys.
But I'm glad you said that, because I know if I know that and I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Mica, I might be like, nah, he ain't going to do that bullshit. So I won't do that. That might be the person
okay.
I want because I'm not going to
I
hit you.
could be a change for Mr. Mike, and he might. Then you'd be like, dang.
If I know my man.
See, my thing is, I put them together. You know, some people just absolutely wrong for each
Exactly,
other.
so I wouldn't
But
do that.
That's what you're saying about that. That wouldn't be something that that's something y'all have to work out. If I thought your personalities would click, I'm like, okay, the gift thing they can work out on their own.
Right.
But have you ever introduced?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. I
had a female friend of mine just ask me if I had any guy friends to hook her up with, and right now I really don't. That's how I know I'm getting older because most of my friends are in relationships, committed relationships. So that's a sign you're getting older.
And your
I don't
getting
know.
smaller.
It's the middle part. It's the young part, middle part, and then I think more the older people kind of
seasoned. I mean,
and then we're the single. You know, I mean, I've never really dated anybody too much older than me. If it wasn't my age on down, I never really did the older.
I've never had one person older than me, not even by a year.
Yeah. Well, I think
I prefer it.
Older.
Yeah. I'm hoping they teach me something.
Oh,
sure. We hope they teach you too.
Oh my God. So what else can we discuss that y'all guys want to share with us? What we're going to be doing in the future?
You said tips. Well, first of all, tips too. Also, women, stop being so damn thirsty. Just
thirsty.
Just let it
I'm
go.
thirsty now. Can I get another glass?
Who wanted some more wine?
Just let it go. I mean, if it's meant to be, it's
you mean press, calling and.
Well, just you showing up at his desk. What? You might work with him like 8 times a day. You putting yourself in his vicinity. If he wanted you, boo, he would have did it like 5 scenarios ago. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Stop. Just let it flow. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Right. Yeah. My rule usually, if I see an attractive lady somewhere, right, I won't approach her on the first time. I always tell myself if it's meant for me to be with her, I'll see her again. And then the second time, then I'll say something.
You get her.
Yeah, pounce on her like a tiger. Like a tiger.
Oh my goodness.
So stop being so thirsty. Let it flow.
Okay. I'll say this. I have tips for women and men. Women, stop the games. It's just a lot of games. You play the game. I was talking to someone, and women have, just like we did earlier. I said something. Mm-hmm. You say what you heard. You didn't say what I said. You say what you heard. Right. And that's a big difference in men and women. I will say something, and you'll take it. A woman will take it one way. If you don't understand what I said, ask me.
But I'm thinking I understood what you said.
No, you know you didn't understand. You heard what you wanted to hear. If you have a problem with anything I said, ask me again. Okay. Let me explain it to you. Don't just say in your mind, well, I just thought you meant. No. If you have to say I thought you meant, then you need to ask me. Okay. Ask me again so I can tell you what I meant. Mm-hmm. And guys, it's some good girls out here because they dealt with some cans. Corny ass niggas.
I was gonna say, what's a can?
They will accept anything. So guys, some guys play on that. So when you meet a good girl, when you meet somebody that's a decent woman, come on, treat them as such.
Treat them like a lady.
So
yeah, chivalry is not dead, fellas. No, so you have to do those things.
There's some good guys. Man, it's some good guys. I know a lot of good guys, and just as some girls have been turned because of bad guys they dealt with, sometimes guys just say, "Man, I'm tired of this